Yeah, this is a nice berth.
Very nice.
It's too bad it's twice the budget. So this is where our story begins. We had a sailing holiday coming up, and we decided we wanted to learn a little sailing. Plus, with the COVID gripping the nation, there was little activities that we could do. So we signed up for the ASA 101 class and went out on Clear Lake. Here you can see Patricia putting the crew and the boat through its paces, doing some drills and jiving the boat. We really had a good time, even though wearing the mask on the boat was a bit hot. And we decided that maybe we should buy a boat just for playing around with. Our proximity to water that we lived in made it seem like a good idea. So we started looking around on Yacht World, and we started with a budget of about $10,000. We thought that would be an easy budget that we could swing. We didn't really like anything we saw, so the budget quickly became $50,000. We live rather small and beneath our means, so that was still a doable budget. Again, we didn't really see anything that really was what we wanted. So, of course, increasing the budget means that there are consequences, and at the time, we were looking at building a house, and we'd already purchased a lot. So we decided that maybe we should sell that lot and roll that money into the boat budget and really get what we're looking for. We looked at a few boats and we weren't finding what we were liking. We saw this Hanse 415. It was across the dock from the sailing school that we were at. 2 cabin, 1 head, 2016 model, and really looked sharp. This was the first boat that we looked at that I think both of us really liked and we could see ourselves in. Nice leather interior, had a V-berth up front, but it was still kind of spacious. For a 40-foot boat, this would have been a nice one. Had really nice wood finishes, a modern look that really appealed to us, and a cleanliness and newness to the boat that really spoke to us as well. This was the point where we decided that we were not going to consider a boat that was not 5 years or newer. The ones that we were seeing that were older were just having too much wear on them. And this boat was only about 19 hours of time on the engine, which became a concern for us. The more I thought about it, it hadn't really been used enough to really shake it down and really get any problems out. So that was kind of a concern. The other concern was the price. This boat was priced a little north of $200,000, which was outside of our budget. However, the dealer assured us that we could probably get it for less. We had another boat to look at in the same marina, but with a different dealer. It was a 35-foot Beneteau that was well inside of our budget. However, at this point, we had already decided that 35 feet was too small of a boat for us, and 40 foot now was going to be the new minimum. And we went over and met with Mike, and the first boat that he showed us was this Jeanneau 419, 2017 model, very clean, showed very well, and was pretty much what we were looking for. This boat had the nice swim platform, the twin helms. It was easy to get around on. One of the things that we were concerned with was on these boats how easy they were to move around on in case we needed to go forward. Just a little maneuvering around the shroud lines, but the deck was easy to move around on. and we found that very appealing. It's one of the things that we were worried about as far as safety. If we have to go forward while we're sailing, we want a safe deck that we can move around on, and having an easy access to the foredeck. Coming inside the cockpit, I'm going to switch to the recorded audio. I apologize for the quality. We'll do better.
That's clever.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah, this is nice, isn't it? Look at all these cabinets.
Yeah,
Very good.
The 419 was definitely very nice. Super clean. The layout was nice. Had a head with a separate shower. This is also the first boat that we saw that had a separate utility closet. Through access through the shower, you had a little utility room for sails and whatnot, and there was actually a access above to the cockpit. Coming out, lots of storage lockers, nice, comfortable saloon area, and it was the modern decor that we were looking for. You know, kind of clean and modern look. Up front, we have a V berth, but a nice spacious cabin, some storage up there. Unfortunately, this boat was listed at $259, which was, you know, well above our budget at the time, but it was good for us to see it because it's something that it really let us know what was out there. Mike also wanted to tease us with a brand new stock boat. It was a Jeanneau 410. It's a 2-cabin, 1-head model that they had, and he took us down there to look at it. And I'm going to switch back to the recorded audio, which is a little inferior quality. Yeah.
That is pretty awesome. You can walk all the way around it.
Yeah, this walks around really nice.
Yeah.
The shroud lines are split on the deck here, which makes going between them effortless. It is really a safe deck, and that was one of the things we were looking for. We're really impressed with this walk around series. The other thing that you'll notice is as you come around on the side, it kind of ramps down. There's no walking over the coaming. The deck comes all the way down, and you just slip right behind the helm and back into the cockpit. It's super nice.
It's got the new boat smell. It does. It's all fresh. It's got the same fancy, like, access fridge from top or bottom. What's this?
Now see, this is nice right here.
This is the Patricia seat.
Yeah, this is like your utility.
You didn't take you long to find out where home would be on this. This particular one is really tricked out with all the bells. But you've also found what's the most unique part of this: have a 41-foot boat with that size berth for it.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, this is a nice berth.
Very nice.
It's too bad it's twice the budget. At almost $400,000, this boat was really out of our price range. But it was nice to look at. It had the modern design we really liked. Had a lot of light. One of the things Patricia noticed was there wasn't a lot of locker storage in the main compartment. And then Mike pointed out to us that in this boat design, they actually moved a lot of the storage down to move the center of gravity on the boat to get the performance even better. So he came over and demonstrated some of the storage lockers that they had and how much space was actually in the boat. Really, truly a nice boat, but out of our budget for right now. At the end of the day, we decided to go back and make an offer on the Hanse 415. It fit most of our needs, and it was a really nice boat. Unfortunately, our offer fell a little bit short, and the seller rejected it. We elected not to make a counter offer because we felt that the boat had been sitting for a long time and really had not been used a lot, and we worried that things may have passed survey but would have failed on us in the not too distant future. So join us next week as we continue our journey by chartering a boat and sailing around the islands of French Polynesia. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss an episode, and we'll be back and continue the search for our perfect boat when we get home.